Have you ever pondered over the nature of spiritual insight and the eternal struggle between good and evil? Perhaps it's time to delve deeper. In the vast expanse of the universe, spiritual discernment stands as the guiding light, the beacon that differentiates the chaff from the wheat, the science of Satan from the science of truth. It is akin to clear spiritual eyesight, a gift bestowed by none other than Christ, the great physician. His gospel, a beacon of health, peace, and perfection, is not about outward performances, but an inward transformation that shields us from the cunning work of evil disguised as blessings. Now let's talk about the science of Satan versus the science of truth. Picture Satan as a master illusionist, using his power to sway minds, to seduce human beings from their allegiance to God. This influence of mind on mind, this power that he used even in heaven, is his weapon. He manipulates men to become tempters, to bind up with one another in confederacies, in trade unions, and in secret societies. He lays out his nets, his snares, all prepared to entrap souls for his selfish ends. Contrast this with the science of truth, the life-giving power of God. All creation lives by his will, his power. Like rays of light from the sun, his blessings flow out to all his creatures. The life of God, once in the hearts of men, flows out to others in love and blessing. He alone, dwelling in light and life, has the power over life and death. But how does one navigate through this cosmic battle between good and evil, truth and deception? The answer lies in prayer. The prayer of faith is the great strength of the Christian and will assuredly prevail against Satan. It is our direct line to Jesus, our advocate. Satan fears this, for it alarms his host. His deceitful temptations are more readily received when we neglect prayer. So, let's recollect the main points. Spiritual discernment is our spiritual eyesight, our shield against the cunning work of evil. The science of Satan uses the influence of mind on mind, luring us into his traps. The science of truth, on the other hand, is the life-giving power of God flowing out in love and blessing. And prayer, the prayer of faith, is our weapon, our strength against Satan. Thus, spiritual discernment and prayer are of utmost importance. They are our armor, our lifeline in this eternal struggle between good and evil. So let us cultivate these. Let us stay connected to the source of life, the fountain of truth, and let us not neglect the power of prayer. For in this cosmic battle, it is clear spiritual eyesight and earnest prayer that will lead us to victory.